As a gay Igbo man, I know what it feels like firsthand to experience discrimination. At night time is when I reflect about who I am, how I got here. Like, how did I get here? You know, things like this. Okay, let's start. I always do toners. I've washed my face already. I use Mela B3 from La Roche and use a clean towel to avoid getting acne and things like this. C3 Pore and Seaborne Toner, I think it's from Coxia. I don't know if this is the right pronunciation. I'm going to spell it for you. Coxir. This is really good because it contains T3. If you know, you know. T3, whenever I have any blemishes on my face, I just put a fresh T3. Not fresh, I just put a dab of T3. Moving through the world as a gay Igbo man. Is it easy? No, absolutely not. Starting from some of my relatives who don't speak to me anymore and some of these good for nothing people who don't even know me, who I will never be in proximity, who tell me that I am a disgrace to the Igbo people, that I should remove saying that I'm an Igbo man in all my videos. I am an Igbo man first. I am a gay man. I am a black man. All of those things are everything I am. So I will not change myself because of someone who does not have common sense. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I'm not disrespecting any religion or any belief system, but it just feels like a lot of them suffer from religious psychosis, because when you speak to some of these people that are saying to you that you should not say you are Igbo, being a gay person is nothing that happens in Africa. When you speak to them, they don't know what they are talking about. They will say to you, oh, it's against our culture. What culture are we talking about? The African spirituality and the Igbo culture and our spiritual things is based on duality, balance, and flexibility. Before I was born, there are so many gay people and queer people. We have always been here. And some of them that are always saying that is un-African makes me laugh. This is why it is always good for someone like me to speak. Representation matters. This mist from Byoma, it is so good. It gives me this freshness that I love. This one is about to finish. I'm going to order another one from Sephora. I am extremely aware of how I am perceived. And this is something that I'm very clear. In my head, I know. People see me as a sinner. They see us as people that will go to hellfire. That is why sometimes when some of these people speak to you, they say to you, oh, your backside is leaking. You are allowing a man to do this. Do I care? I used to when I was a teenager. Not anymore. I'm a grown man. Intense Retinol eye cream from Some By Me. It is a Korean beauty skincare product. This is so freaking good. I have been using this for a long time and I love it so much. Which is here and here. If you want to start using this, you need to start little by little and make sure that you use SPF. It is inexpensive as well. You can get this from Boots in the UK. I have come a long way. A lot of people don't speak about the mental load and the mental struggles you can have as a gay person. It is absolutely insane. If I am someone that is not strong, my dear, I will be doing ups and down. This is a really new product from The Ordinary. It's called Rice Lipids and Ectoine Microemulsion. I started using this literally last week. And I'm not gonna lie, I love it so much. It is milky, like, you know, like the liquid milk that you use for your cereal that you buy in supermarkets. That's the way it is. Like really running, but beautiful. Absolutely. It dropped down to my beards. Oh my days. This is my luxury. I love things like this. This really makes me happy. It gives me all the comfort. In life, there are so many things that you can do to make yourself feel good. And fashion and skincare is one of the things I've always loved all my life. When I was at University of Maiduguri, I used to always go, we call it secondhand. Okeke. I will go to places in Kano and buy really nice second-hand clothes. Everybody in school will be asking me, Charles, where did you get this from? They are always really surprised where I get my things from. I had the eye and I knew what I wanted and I would just go and get them, and they were really cheap. That was how I got through school with the little money I had at the time. This really is moisturizing. This product is good for dry skin, really nice. The next thing we're going to use is vitamin C, is this Vita C serum from Missha. This is a Korean beauty skincare. I love this down. This is so good. I have other vitamin C that I use as well, but I'm just going to use only this tonight. I love this. Can you just see? So far, I love it. With skincare, it doesn't have to be extremely expensive. It just has to be something you like that works well on your skin. And this is absolutely amazing. And it smells nice as well. My man is always funny with this. He'll be like, oh, the skincare, I don't think it works. I do not freaking care. I don't care whether it works or not. I just feel good. I just feel so amazing. I use SPF all year round as well, be it in winter, in summer. I was just talking about University of Maiduguri. I did a lot of adjusting my behavior, acting in a way whereby people will not know that I'm gay. I forgot to do something. I forgot. I really forgot. I will show it to you. So I forgot to use this AHA-BHA Clear Pad Toner from Some By Me. This will keep your skin even and doing what needs to be done. I totally forgot. I always use this. I was saying to myself, what was it that I forgot? This is what I forgot. It's affordable as well. Reading people before they read me, I prioritize my safety over authenticity. This is one thing that I say to a lot of queer people who live in Africa. Prioritize your safety. You can be authentic. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't be authentic. Try to do code switching, literally, that's what it's called. I did that a lot. One of my friends, he lives in the US now. We had a conversation when I told him that I'm gay. He said to me that if I had told him about my sexuality when I was at University of Maiduguri, that we may not even be friends up until today. Because at the time, he wasn't really open-minded and mature. And he really went ahead to apologize to me. And this is what happens sometimes. You need to have this conversation. I said to him that I almost wanted to tell you, but I decided not to. Hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. I absolutely love this so much. It doesn't have any smell. It does your skin extremely good. The Ordinary never misses with a lot of their products. Sometimes we as queer people, because we're trying to survive, sometimes we expand who we are, like we show ourselves, and sometimes we shrink depending on where we are and how safe it is for us. For me, at the stage I am in my life, I'm not shrinking anymore. I don't need to code switch. But these were the things I did even when I first moved to the UK, because I was so scared of my brothers finding out anything about me. I was really hiding. What happened? A lot of these people, both my brothers, stopped speaking to me and they are no longer there. At the end of the day, the right people are going to come into your life. The right people are going to come into your life. Do not bother. Just get to a stage in your life where you are able to pay your way and you are able to live your life unapologetically, and you are now in a situation where you don't need any help from your relatives. Because if you are in a situation where you need help from your relative, my dear, it will be messed up for you. My situation now is I don't need any help from them, so I can live my life however I want to. I have the Igbo Queer and Unfiltered podcast. I am on Instagram. I am on TikTok, saying that I'm a gay Igbo man who is juicy, moisturized, glowy, sexy, bold, confident, hydrated, and unbothered, protected by my ancestors, divinely protected. Because I can say that. I can take care of myself. I'm in a situation where now things are okay, where I don't give any care. I don't pay anybody any attention, whatever they feel about me. I don't care anymore. It takes a lot of work to get here. Therapy is something that is really expensive. For some of you, maybe that's something you need to do for yourself to get there. Yeah, this is simple skincare and is doing what it's supposed to do. We as gay people, especially if you are from Africa, you are dealing with culture, religion, and everything. Ultra facial cream from Kiehl. I adore this. It's simple and easy to use. Really works on my skin. I've been using this for ages. So you are fighting with culture, you are having internal conflict, you are thinking to yourself, why is it that everybody's saying that God will punish you, that you're going to go to hell? Those are the struggles that you're going to have. There's something that happened in Nigeria recently. It happened to a student at this university in Anambra State. It's called Madonna University, because they deemed that this child, who is a first-year student, is effeminate, and they attacked and bullied him, and they unalived unalived him. This is what religion causes. It shapes the way we obey, the way we respect. A lot of people conflate religion and culture. They no longer understand their culture anymore. So a lot of them think that it is in their own best interest to attack and unalive gay people. Meanwhile, Nigeria and a lot of African countries are places where people are constantly telling you about Jesus. God, 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 God. The same people that are mentioning God all the time are the same people who are attacking and unaliving queer people, which is so horrible. Who is the wicked person here? Who is the harmful person? Who is the sinner here? It is you who is attacking queer people, who is attacking LGBTQIA+ individuals. That is the sinner. You are the one who is committing all the sin. Because from where I am sitting, homosexuality is a natural variation of human sexuality. Being gay is natural. I know that I'm not a sinner, and that's the truth. And the thing is, I tried, because of this whole religious situation, try to make sense to people of my existence. Where people, LGBTQIA+ individuals, are constantly trying to prove their existence. It is mentally exhausting to have to do this. Better Panthenol cream from Some By Me. I love to use this day and night. I have a Better Panthenol face mask sheet as well that I use. I love what it does on my skin. It is absolutely good for me, so I like it. Building confidence, choosing myself, and healing. I'm not gonna lie, I do therapy. I haven't done therapy in a long while, but therapy is really, really good, especially if you can afford it. I've always been confident because my mother raised a confident child. But when I'm talking about confidence, it's confidence in my sexuality and not giving any care to any good-for-nothing person who thinks that I'm a sinner. I have done a lot of acceptance, because one thing Charles, this juicy Igbo gay man, is not doing is I'm not seeking for acceptance, validation, permission from anybody. I am going to live my life regardless. And this is something that I preach all the time. You should not be seeking for permission, validation, acceptance from places that you will never, ever get them from. Okay? Don't do that to yourself, because you are not doing yourself any justice at all. Growing up in Nigeria, I've met gay people, I've been with other gay people, but I never foresee that I'll be in a situation where someone can actually see me, that loves and support me, like have my chosen family, have some of the very good friends that I have met even through TikTok, have the friends that I met in Manchester, in the UK, and things like this that are very, very supportive. And I have a man in my life, and I have other chosen family members that are so wonderful to me. I never, ever in a million years growing up seeing that as a reality for me. And I'm saying this to say to each and every one of you, no matter how bleak it is, there's always a silver lining. It is always going to get better somehow. You may not end up being a millionaire, but you will get to a point where you'll be able to see you, and other people will see you, be able to live your life the way you want to live your life, unapologetically. I have gotten to a place where I am no longer around people who tolerate me. I want people to accept me wholly. Once I sense that you are tolerating me, I am moving away from you. Absolutely. My life is not perfect. I don't even know if I will ever get over certain things that has been done to me as a gay person by some people who are my relatives, by some people who are supposed to care for me. I don't know if I will ever heal completely from some of these things. One thing for sure is that I know myself. I am happy with myself. I have peace of mind. I'm at peace with myself. I am not seeking for validation, permission, or acceptance from any of these people. Sometimes it is hard when you think about these things looking back. I know for sure that I am not wrong. I am not a mistake. I am not a taboo. I will continue to be a juicy, moisturized, glowy, sexy, hydrated, and unbothered gay Igbo man who is highly protected by my ancestors and divinely protected. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining the movement for visibility, truth, and representation. You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are who you are, and who you are is not wrong. Do skincare if that's what brings you joy. Do fashion, take pictures, style yourself, post it, do whatever makes you happy, and know that you are born this way. There is nothing wrong with you. Have a wonderful time. I will see you in the next one.